Alrighty. Hi, Dr. Fierro. To those of us who are watching, my name is Medina. I am the managing editor for Cerritos College Channel Marks, and today I'm joined by Cerritos College President, Dr. Jose Fierro. Today we're going to be discussing the Board of Trustees' decision to implement a full COVID-19 vaccine mandate starting January 3rd, 2022. So, Dr. Fierro, thank you for taking the time to join me today. Um, so starting next month, November 1st, the college will be implementing a partial COVID-19 vaccine mandate where if students and staff don't want to get tested, they can choose to submit weekly negative test results. So why did the board decide to implement a full vaccine mandate in January and not continue with the testing accommodation?
Yeah, so currently the board policy is to have a vaccine, and if you are not vaccinated, you can have the option of getting a negative test every week prior to campus attendance. Going forward, starting on January 3rd, the board is getting in alignment with some of the requirements for the CSUs and UCs, which is where all the students transfer that require the students to be fully vaccinated, and also a preferred recommendation from the CDC and the Department of Public Health.
So I understand. And so something going on with the view here. There you go. So some students and faculty have already started to push back against this decision. You were there, you saw some students and faculty already threatening to sue the school, to plan to leave. What do you have to say to those who are planning to do this in January?
That is a reflection of, I think, what is happening across the country and the state. Unfortunately, the vaccination issue has become, in many instances, a political issue. I'm not saying that this is the case of everyone, but unfortunately, it has become politicized, and I think that is making the conversation a little more difficult across different platforms, not only at Cerritos College, but I mean, I think the level of polarization that we're seeing across the country is reflective of some of those positions that many of us have taken in different instances. So I think obviously a good thing is that we continue to have conversations. Two, that the board has allowed exceptions on the current policies, where there may be medical or religious exceptions for the different groups to be able to utilize to make their decisions.
Okay. So the only board member to go against the rest of the trustees was Trustee Lewis. What are your thoughts on his decision to oppose the full vaccine mandate?
I wouldn't say that he voted against the board. He voted against a decision the board was making. They all have a great relationship, so I wouldn't categorize that as voting against the board. It's just simply a motion on a specific policy, and I have no doubt that he interpret the information and analyze the information to the best extent of his abilities, and voted accordingly with what he thought it was correct for the individuals that he represents.
Dr. Fierro, thank you so much for taking the time to join me. And for those of us who are watching who want more information, you can go to the Talent Marks website or read my article, which covered the school board when they implemented the full vaccine mandate in January 2022. So thank you very much, Dr. Fierro, for your time.
Thank you, Vincent. Have a great evening.